Serious battle for property. Iyabo Ojo don come give us updates on all the gbas wey dey shele from late Mohbad family. My correct people dem no be small something o. Wahala, shebi no too much like this. Shebi no too much like this. While Nigerians dey fighting for justice for Mohbad, the family dem dey fighting for property. Now Mohbad body dem never even put am for ground. E still dey with ekelebe. Dem say dem dey wait for some of the result before dem go fit declare the DNA result. So my correct people dem, the family, they are not concerned about justice for Mohbad. Na how dem wan take share the property. Me, I am not understanding this kind of thing o. Una know say Mohbad father come make strong allegations against Mohbad wife and many other talky wey don dey fly for social media. So Iyabo Ojo wey don put body for the case don come out come give us clarity for Daddy Freeze live show. Make we watch.
So kini updates.
I spoke to the PRO, Benjamin, and he said they are still waiting for the autopsy result. It's been done. The autopsy was being handed over to Ikeja General Hospital. So they did the first one, which is the how do you pronounce that now?
Preliminary
The
reports.
Whatever. So the the other one, which is the toxicology results, they don't do it in Nigeria, and then that has to take like few weeks for it to be ready. It takes between 4 to 6 weeks. So the police people said they even asked for the first result, but the hospital refused to give it, saying that they have to wait for the second result to come so that they can submit everything, that they have on ground. And that is what they are also waiting on. That was why they transferred the case. The CP transferred the case to the DPP so that they can also look into the case while they wait for the final autopsy result, And so I think also probably reason why his body has also not been given back is because they want the result to come. The family might decide tomorrow to say they want to do another private autopsy or whatever it is. So I think they're just waiting to do things the right way and not having to rush.
Now I want to ask you your opinion, because we've been discussing opinions here. We are trying to looking at the situation. Shena Naira Mali, Shena the Papa, Shena the Pekin, Shena the Mama, Shena. You understand? We're trying to look at this because, to be very honest, the police, in as much as I appreciate what they've been doing, they're not really carrying us along. And this is such an emotional case. What are your thoughts from your understanding of the case? What do you think led to his demise?
Okay, so I think because, the way we cried out for justice, they really have to be careful because, everyone is involved. Everyone is part of this. And this case cannot be swept under the carpet. And I think that they're just trying to do the right thing, which is first waiting for the result to come out. That's my own, because I speak with them all the time. They're waiting for the results to come out so that they can, I think when it comes out, obviously there's an corona inquest going on this case already, and while that is going on, they are waiting for the result. So there's really nothing they can do for now until that result comes out. The first thing that they did after they learned about the first autopsy was the people directly involved with him when he done. There were reason why was a nurse called for him to get an injection or treatment, right? It's because he had an injury which was caused by, they said, a friend that he had an issue with. The friend has been called upon and he's with them right now in custody. So the nurse also who gave him that injection is also with them right now. The videos that were trending about Sam Larry and all that is the reason why Sam Larry is also being seen as a suspect. Naira Marley, because his name was called several times, and they already had written a petition stating that Sam Larry was of Naira Marley. So these are all the allegations that they have right now that they are working with. Until the autopsy result comes out fully, they really cannot, how will I put it? We really can't pin anything on anybody now. Everything is just allegations, allegations, allegations. The only person right now that I think they're holding as maybe the number one right now is the nurse that gave him an injection. Do you understand? Because that was what led to him foaming and whatever it is that happened to him. So until we get a clearer picture of exactly what caused his death, was it an infection? Was it an overdose? Was it a heart failure? I mean, what really happened? So until we get that, we really cannot say for sure who actually was the curse or reason why he's late today. So my own take is just like everybody has different ideas on how they painting the pictures, and I don't blame Nigerians if they don't believe in the police because of, I mean, it's Nigeria. All these things happen. You understand? When the police gets bribed and all that and all that. So I know all these issues happen in Nigeria, and because of, I mean, a lot of cases that we have seen, Nigerians tend to want to not believe in the police and in their system. But at the same time, we can't take laws into our hands. We need to wait and, look into this matter very well, because what exactly is the problem? I asked his family, that were with him, which was his wife and other friends, was he taking anything? They said no. Did he take anything on that day? Alcohol, whatever it is? They said no. But we cannot base our judgment based on what they have said. We can only base our judgment on when the autopsy result is being released to know if actually whatever it is that must have happened to him. So anything we say now is just speculation until we actually get the results and we know exactly what the result has said is wrong with him.
Now,
that's my own way of looking at it.
Now, there seems to be so much emanating from the camp of the dad versus the camp of the wife. I don't know if you saw into that particular narrative. It seems like the dad and the wife are not really getting along. Were you able to speak to the wife one-on-one? Were you able to speak to the dad one-on-one?
That is crazy. I really don't want to talk about their family issue. I wouldn't lie, because my own concentration is just based on Mohbad getting justice, and whoever it is that has done it, whether it's the wife or the father or the friend or whoever it is, should just, be punished for whatever it is they have done wrong. And that is just my own take. So, but to be honest, I have spoken to the wife. I have spoken to Mohbad's mom, and Mohbad's dad also called me up and told me some things. And from what Mohbad's dad said, I know there's an issue going on between the dad and the wife's family. Do you understand? There's an issue going on, because they called me and said he wanted me to first say thank you to everyone for everyone who has supported. He heard about the fact that we went to get to check out a place where Mohbad can lay to rest, and he's really happy that we went to do that. His son told him, because I actually called before going. I called the mom, the dad, and I also called all of them. He gave permission, so he was calling me back to return to say thank you. I saw that you guys went and everything, but his own concern now and his pain now is that he would like me to ask Mohbad's wife's mother some questions, And I was like, what are the questions? And he laid the questions on the table, which are personal family questions. And most of it is based on property and money, So, and one of it was like, he said to me, I bought my own property with my name. So why would Mohbad buy a property on his son's name?
Oh, so
I think
the property is in Mohbad's son's name?
Yeah, he said, there's a property
Not
that's
in his
Mohbad bought.
name.
No, the son.
But what we are hearing, Iyabo, thank you for bringing clarity. What we are hearing, we now second-hand gist we dey buy now, but bend down select gist lango. They say Mohbad wife, mama, they hold the document of Mohbad property. That's what we heard from the streets. So if Mohbad bought the property in his son's name, I swear to God, I don't see a problem. I'm sorry, I don't see a problem.
I don't see a problem too, because my property is mostly I put Festus and Priscilla, so, but everybody is different. You understand? Everybody is different. So I can't fault Mohbad for buying a property in his son's name,
Right.
and yeah, when I heard that, when he said that, I didn't argue with him because they're all grieving. So me, I don't argue. When he just told me anything, I said okay, and it took me a while to even call um uh Mohbad's wife. I just like for 2-3 days I was pondering on the question, because there were a lot of heavy questions, allegations that he laid. I can see that he already has said it is already on social media. As at then, it was not on social media. He told me, but I was like, how am I even going to put this on down? Because I was very careful. I didn't want to get in between. Do you understand? In between the family issues that they had, But eventually, I called her up and I said, I need to speak to your mom. And then mom was there and she was there, the sister was there, and I just said, this is what your father-in-law is saying, and I told her this is what this person is saying. No, the sister was there with Mohbad's wife when I called Mohbad's wife. So I just said, this is what it's saying, and I think you guys should call a family meeting. I don't think, because for me, it's all about justice for Mohbad. All these property fights that wants to go on, it's not even, as at then, it's not even a month when this. Do you understand? So I just felt like irritated by all these property issues that they want to start having now. So I think it's their family issue, and they should find a way to sit down and sort this thing out, And Mohbad's wife was, she was crying. She was saying, she's going through a lot. She's stressed. She'll tell her mom, she doesn't know why he's having issues with her, And I was like, have you guys been having issues before? She now said no, that they were very close before, even there was a time, I think maybe when she was pregnant or when she was looking for pregnancy, I can't remember which of the two, that he even took her to the mountain to pray, they are close, but it was after she had the child that they now started having issues, you understand, something about, I don't want to mention it, I think it's for her to explain when she comes and talk. So, she said a whole lot of things that was going on between them. So I just gave my own advice that, if these things are going on like this, I think what you should do is probably tell your mom, maybe you guys can get the elders, have a family meeting, and let them lay everything on the table. But I had to reconfirm, is it true Mohbad bought a property in his son's name? And she said yes, that he bought a property in his son's name. I said, okay. The house, apart from that property, is there any other property again that is causing issues? She said no, that the other property is the one that's where they buried Mohbad. Initially, yes, and that's with the dad. And I asked if the house they were staying is owned by Mohbad. She said no, that is rented. I think she said they moved in there April, this year. So, and I was like, okay, so is that the only property that is causing issues? She said, I said, okay. So what about the money allegations that he said when he's sleeping that she transfers money from his account to the mom's account? And she was like, I think the sister picked up the phone and collected the phone and said, you know what, whenever he's ready, they can go to the bank, print out bank statements. At least if a money was transferred from Mohbad's account to the mom, to Mohbad's wife's mom's account, right? At least the bank evidence will show all that. So I said, okay, these are things that they need to sit down and sort out between them, because as far as I'm concerned, it's a family problem. It's not going to be.
Omo, wetin I dey hear so e no sweet my belle at all. E just make me realize one thing. If person dey alive, e good make person still dey enjoy. Investment good oh. Me, I'm a lover of investment. As I dey talk like this, na myself I dey advise. E good make person dey enjoy yo, because sometimes when person don kick bucket, I know say we go live long but sometimes when person kick bucket like this, all wetin people go dey look na your property. They no go even dey say, my person don kpai, my person don go. The next thing na how they go begin to dey fighty for wetin you get. E no make sense at all. That's why as we dey invest, we also need to enjoy our money. This is so heartbreaking. Pikin wey they never put for ground, hear all wetin dey shele. Alright, we see wetin Nigerians dey talk. First person say, what's a God's reaction? At every prompt, Iyabo Ojo Francis has a well-constructed reply. She claims and put together. Her response shows higher level of intelligence over a delicate case. So much about this lady that the world least know. Thank you, DF. Iyabo Ojo na intelligent woman now. That one na sure. Alright, the second person say, why is Mohbad's father trying to do hard to get his late son's properties? Mohbad has a son, a legacy, and it should be respected by grandpa and everyone. Grandpa needs to go work for his own and not keep trying to distinct his own grandchild. So kai, the man they wicked though. The last person say Iyabo Ojo is playing games. She is picking what to say that will put that man as a bad man. Fear women that the phrase, we all know that Iyabo Ojo is on the wife's side. Wetin be fear women inside? You no get the report of wetin the man talk for coroner inquest. You no get the report? Ha! Now wow, something wey the man talk openly. Even for interview wey do the other time, he say he wan make dem do DNA for his grandson. Even when he go for the inquest, he say that Mohbad wife dey do some kind moves when Mohbad don sleep. Now wow. Alright, so the next person say toxicology can't be done in Nigeria and senators are buying 160 million worth of SUV per senator. Now wow. The last person say, see your job here. I no know wetin you and Davido get. Sam Clef. Alright, the next person say Mohbad knew his father's family. His father is not fighting for his son's untimely buy, but how to rob Mohbad's son of his inheritance, and how Nigerians are indirectly supporting his father, accusing the wife of his emder and infidelity. What grandfather denies his grandson after his son's buy? The last person say, this case has me with mixed emotions. I genuinely feel he didn't have a supportive foundation. At home, it's tiring, abeg. Money, they say, is the root of all evil. If a father can come and be doing this to his own grandchild, a helpless child that cannot fight for himself, they try to rob the mother with all manner of allegations, push narratives, so that everybody can say, no be Mohbad pikin, okay, when they give the property to Mohbad father. My correct people, them no be small something. Oh. Wickedness so full this world. They don't try to rope this thing for the woman neck. But even the kelebe self never even see wetin they go take hold this woman. Yet every day, wahala upon wahala, they surface. Alright, my correct people, I don't drop my kelekon. Thank you for watching. Una say beautiful. Una bye.